Good morning, it's Wednesday the 20th of July and this is your daily outlook. The euro edged higher against the dollar during yesterday's Asian session, supported by the falling Eurozone periphery bond yields and hopes that EU leaders will agree on a bailout package for Greece during Thursday's emergency meeting. Against the dollar, the single currency edged as high as 142.16, rebounding from 140.68. Versus the safe haven Swiss franc, the single currency rose to 116.86, recovering from 115.14. The US dollar recovered during the US session on better than expected economic data and encouraging corporate figures. The US debt ceiling still remains a concern, but progress in US debt talks support the dollar. Investors' attention now turns to the US housing data released today at 1400 GMT. Against the Japanese yen, the dollar rose to 79.31 from 78.81. The Canadian dollar rallied yesterday after the Bank of Canada interest rate decision. Interest rates remained unchanged at 1%, but the central bank sounded hawkish in the following statements, emphasising on the strong economy and signalling a rate hike in the following months. Against the loonie, the dollar dipped to 0.9482 from 0.9592. Sterling rose yesterday, supported by a heightened risk appetite in the market. Against the greenback, the British pound rose to 161.77 from 160.55. Focus now turns to the Bank of England meeting minutes released today at 8:30 GMT. The Australian dollar rose yesterday against the dollar and jumped as high as 107.49 from 106.08. Aussie's neighbour the Kiwi remains firm versus the greenback, climbing to 0.8571 from 0.8435. Oil prices climbed to $98.86 a barrel today from $95.92. Gold edged lower to $1,582.05 an ounce from a record high at $1,610.01. And silver also fell to $38.54 an ounce from $40.83. Now let's take a look at the currencies to watch out for. The euro-dollar pivot point is at 140.95 with a preference to enter into long positions at 141. The dollar-yen pivot point is at 78.85 with a preference to enter into long positions at 78.90. The Aussie dollar pivot point is at 106.55 with a preference to enter into long positions at 106.55. The sterling dollar pivot point is at 160.85 with a preference to enter into long positions at 160.95, and the dollar CAD pivot point is at 0.9570 with a preference to enter into short positions at 0.9570. Now let's take a look at commodities. The oil pivot point is at 97.65 with a preference to enter into long positions at 97.65. The gold pivot point is at 1600 with a preference to enter into short positions at 1600, and the silver pivot point is at 40.10 with a preference to enter into short position at 40.10. And today's calendar of market movers are the Europe consumer confidence in July, which is forecast to fall to -10, and US existing home sales in June forecast to gain 5.5%. Now onto equity markets. US equities were positive yesterday with the SP 500 trading up 1.63% and the Dow was up 1.63%. European bourses were also positive with the FTSE up 0.65%, the DAX was up 1.90% and the CAC was up 1.21%. At the time of writing, the Nikkei was up 1.09% and the Hang Seng was up 0.10%. This has been your Daily Outlook. I'm Emma Andrew from the Easy Forex Dealing Room. Have a good day.
Not only have you found a great place for Forex news, you found a great place to trade it. Registration is easy. Just click Join Now. Membership has its unique benefits, such as the freeze rate, the trade simulator, the inside viewer, and personal dealers. Your personal account manager waiting for you now.